Alright, this is a level 1 class to take a look at my arrangement of Sharp Dressed Man by ZZ Top. The guitar is in standard tuning. I've placed the capo in the 3rd fret, and we're going to do a bare bones run through of the introduction as I played it within the performance video. So this is just providing the melody itself. Holding the A minor grip, and use my pinky to be doing a lot of the melodic movement here. We start with open string 6, play the 3rd fret of string 6, and into the open string 5. So that's kind of the pickup into our main melody. You don't really have to do the quarter tone bend, but if you kind of pull on that string a little bit, it adds a little bluesy kind of tone to it. Alright, bring that pinky down to the 2nd string, grabbing the 3rd fret as well. We'll play that note, release that, play the 1st fret, and then into string number 3, which you're already holding those notes there, the 1st and 2nd fret. Okay, so what's important here is the rhythm. So that comes in on count number 2, 3, and nothing on count number 4 here. We repeat this melody, but placing it on beat number 1 and the and of 2. So 1 and 2 and. You could allow that string to ring and it might sound pretty good. So a simplified introduction. I played something similar to this within the performance video, but added notes around it to kind of fill out the sound a little bit. Getting into our verse, still based on our A minor chord, so you could continue to hold the chord. We'll play our thumb on beat number 1, then play string number 2 on beat 2 and 3. So it's like 1, 2, 3. Hold that 1st fret, come over and grab the G with your 3rd finger. My 2nd finger is holding this A. So I haven't really done anything yet with my left hand on this G sus4 add 9 chord, but I'm doing an arpeggio here: thumb, index, middle, index, middle. Finally, my pinky does the hammer right at the end of that measure. Alright, using that pinky again, I move up to the 4th fret and slide back to the 3rd fret. Challenging move here. And hammering up to the 3rd fret with the pinky yet again. Now within that, notice I haven't moved my 2nd finger from the prior measure. And we start again. Back to our A minor. So I've simplified the rhythms here just a little bit as well. So a little different melody over the G sus. We got the just really missing one note to change up the melody there. Over the D chord, playing open string number 1, and I pinched string number 4 with the 1st beat. Getting us into the conclusion to this verse, or rolling kind of into the chorus of it. We've got the starting with my string 6 open, give us the bass note of this chord. We reach up with our pinky to the 5th fret. Okay, do a pull from the 4th fret there to the 2nd fret. Repeating that procedure, 5 to the pull, and then slide up to 7. So I'm using primarily my 1st and 3rd finger here in the conclusion. My 3rd finger plays the 7th frets, and my 1st finger plays the 5s. This is like a pentatonic scale. A little bend and release on the 7th fret. So I'm kind of collapsing my 3rd finger across there to get those 7s instead of going jumping from string 4 to 5. That doesn't work. Almost every time I go to those 5th frets, I give them a little pull. Alright. I guess I could go through that really quickly. So this almost sounds like what I played in the performance, but it's very bare bones. Something like that. it's again, the main elements are there. As always, I mention this frequently. Conquer that before you try to move on to the next level and add in all the filler notes, and so the rhythms are going to change slightly. On to a B intro, which is a little closer to the actual recorded version by ZZ Top. I'm going to be up here in the 7th fret with my 3rd finger, playing a double stop, playing strings 4 and 3. So I'm starting with open string 5, then doing a double stop again on the same 2 strings, but with my 1st finger sliding down to 2. So open 7, open 5, slide. Now I can do a very similar riff. It's just displaced rhythmically, but I'm not going to slide down to the 2. So from 5 I just went down, and we got our pickup melody again. So if you wanted something a little closer to the recorded version. Now because you're playing with the capo, we can play an open string there, providing a C. If you were to play along with the recorded version, you might have to do a fretted note. You know, something a little different to get us through that melody. That's the 5th fret, 7s. Instead of sliding down, I'm playing the 7th fret on string number 4 there. Kind of like that. All right. As always, the level 2 will kind of fill in some of the gaps that I've jumped over here, and as well take a look at the guitar solo.